Welcome to Rewatch First Watch. I am Keyblade Spirit. My co-host is Lumia.
Ah!
Yes, that's Lumia. Why don't you introduce the topic?
We're watching Land of Lustrous today.
Land of the Lustrous episodes 4 through 6.
Yes. What are your thoughts on these episodes?
I like the snail and jellyfish person.
You mean the king?
Yes, the king. I like the king. He's cool.
I think they use they them pronouns actually.
Really?
No, she specifically uses she her pronouns because she refers to herself as this. She's referred to as sister in this episode.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she her, the she her king. Got it.
Yeah.
Slay King.
You liked her a lot? I liked her too.
Yeah, I did. I liked especially a lot of the lore that we got out of her.
Yeah, she drops some heavy lore and a lot of heavy implications.
Yeah. Like, even if it's just religion, I really like this mythological concept of humans being the past race that then split off into like flesh, bones, and souls in each of the three races we've seen so far.
And
I think that's really cool, and I just like that as a mythology idea.
I hope that they don't do it in this show, unfortunately. I hope in the manga they go into more detail on what happened. I assume they will.
Yeah.
But because I'm genuinely interested, I take that as, that's exposition that's probably accurate to the world.
Yeah. Just the fact that humans are probably a thing that actually existed in this world is interesting.
And they split off.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting that the Lunarians take the soul aspect.
Yeah.
As they are like the, as far as we see, the most warlike, they want to do damage to the most amount of people possible.
Yeah. Well, we kind of see that in Nier Automata as well. Like, the people that we see as the most human are like less humanized than the machines.
That is true. Machines wanted peace in that world. That was really cool.
Yeah. And like we kind of see the same thing here as like the Lunarians are clearly the least humanized, and yet in this mythological concept, they're the ones that are the closest to what we would consider to be human, because they're the souls.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they are very. The more I see the Lunarians, the more I remember how beautifully they portray them as like this weird cosmic horror.
Yeah,
like these weird doll-like creatures that just like come out of the sky randomly, and they just they kind of look like golden statues.
To me, they look more like marble statues with a yellow light being shown on them.
That too. That's true. That's a better description.
Yeah.
And every time they're cut, they look like weird insect-like interiors.
Yeah. Yeah. What they look like is like if you cut open a pomegranate, like the one that we see cut open, it looks like the inside of a pomegranate. And pomegranates have like big mythological implications as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though it's portrayed as an apple nowadays, the fruit that Adam and Eve partook of in the Bible, that's thought to have been intended to be a a pomegranate.
Oh, oh, that's really interesting then.
Yeah.
For this, I would assume the author probably
Yeah.
was familiar with that then.
Yeah, and the Bible was, as it was written, was probably heavily influenced by Greek mythology. And in Greek mythology, pomegranate seeds are what Persephone eats.
Oh,
And that's why she has to spend 3 months in the underworld.
okay. Well, this.
Yeah. So we have a lot of we have a lot of
Religious.
yeah, like specifically pomegranates as a bad thing that, or as a thing that causes bad things to happen. And then the Lunarians are also, you cut them open, they look like the inside of a pomegranate. That's cool.
If that's accurate, that's really clever.
Yeah, if that's intentional, then yeah, very clever.
I thought they just were trying to make him as cosmic as possible. I like your explanation more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, we also see the Lunarians show at least a little bit of emotion in one of these episodes.
Well, in episode 5, we see them conversing with the king.
Yeah, we see them conversing with the king, but we also see them like almost look scared when the king's brother starts attacking.
I did not catch that. Actually, I was too focused on the king because he's so. I mean, the king's brother because he's so cute.
Oh yeah, he is cute, but also like it wasn't really in their faces or anything. It was like in the way they were animated. They were animated as though they were scared.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What I found interesting about that entire sequence wasn't that part, but it was the fact that when they're conversing, you don't hear anything from them. Because similar to how Foss could only understand them because Foss was eaten by one, I imagine it's the same thing for the Lunarians, where you have to be around them before you can understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Which was cool to me.
Yeah, I really like that. Did you notice that when Foss was captured, she was being held in a bowl, just like, not she, they were being held in a bowl, just like the king was being held in a bowl for most of her time?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. Did you also catch that of all things that the Lunarians could have used to tie up Foss, it was this weird rainbow strips?
I did notice that, and I wasn't sure what that was about.
I have no clue what the meaning behind those. I just think that's just really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, see, my first thought was like the obvious LGBT pride flag thing, but it's not the same rainbow colors as that flag. So that,
I don't have any. Yeah.
That theory's out the window. Like, that's clearly more thematic than canonical information. Whatever that means.
I have no answer on that one at all. I just noticed it on this watch, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately, and I was trying to decipher what that was about.
It just feels like there should be something to it, because it just feels very strange to do. I like just going big, bold colors like that.
Yeah.
It did. You know what probably was meant to do was probably help them sell how alien-like they are, and the fact that instead of using grounded items, they have these weird space-like things up in space.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also possible. Like, I think I can picture it in my head. Some of those colors look kind of like the colors of the gems that we've seen. It's possible that the ribbons were made out of other gems that the Lunarians have already taken.
Maybe. Seems like a strange use for gemstones to turn to rope.
Yeah, but it's still like that would be like the ultimate irony type of thing. And the Lunarians feel very like pure art in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's like it may be their way of being artistic with their with the way they do things. But that's all very it's not it's not a thing that we can make sense of just yet.
No. They don't have an answer for that in this show, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But one thing that was just, I don't know, actually, the more I think about it, we don't actually know that much about the Lunarians. All we know is that their end goal from the theories that they want to reunite the races as one to bring back humans.
Okay.
I remember they not theorized. The king stated that to Foss.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But see, I don't know if I can take that at face value because it seems like the humans have been gone for a long time.
It's been at least 3,500 years, since that's how old Yellow Diamond is.
Okay. So it's been a long time.
Yeah. And I'd imagine Sensei was around before Yellow Diamond, so.
Yeah, and Sensei seems to be presented as the most human.
Yes.
Like he's very, very like the fact that he has no hair kind of feels like it's meant to show that there's no, like, that he doesn't want to project any gem at all, in a sense.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think he was a gem until we were looking up to see if he used male pronouns, and it did confirm that he was a gem there on the wiki. I assumed he was something else, honestly.
Yeah.
He still could be, honestly.
Yeah. But, you know, the way it's... I talked about this a little bit after we watched this episode together, but the thing that I immediately picked up on that turned out to probably just be a translation quirk was adamant, and that seeming to me to indicate adamantite, which I don't think is a gem. I think it's usually a metal.
It generally, but isn't adamantite supposed to be like a fictional thing anyways?
I think so.
So if that's the case, it's like it's fine with me if it's just supposed to be a gem in this universe.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, the guy literally flicks and destroys the enemy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, speaking of that episode, I like how the Lunarians appeared, like, specifically as a Rorschach blot type of thing.
Mm-hmm. It very much sells their weird aesthetic and their cosmic level horror.
Yeah, like the fact that they're like it seems like they're a very impressionistic existence.
It's hard to say since we don't have anyone who can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, and the one character that has been able to understand what they're saying is not around anymore.
Well, no, as we saw, she lost an arm.
Oh, so she's probably dead then.
No, she's alive.
Okay.
She lived. She just lost an arm from the Lunarians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember she got the king got his her arm burnt off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. There's also a scene, speaking about the king, where she refers to her breast, and I was confused at first when Foss was confused by what breasts were, and then I noticed when they got back that none of the gems had breasts, which I guess makes sense. They just all look feminine, so I just assumed.
Yeah.
It just never occurred to me that no, they just
just
all have feminine faces.
Yeah, they all look feminine. Like, they also kind of have feminine figures, just not breasts.
Yeah, no, it didn't occur to me.
Yeah.
They're all, literally flat-chested, which makes sense because they would literally have no need for breasts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just a minor observation that when they pointed it, just made me realize.
Yeah, this is a smart show.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. There was that was a big lore drop that was nice. And Sensei was pissed at Foss's, I guess, going to the ocean, which makes me wonder if he's afraid of losing Foss or he doesn't want anyone to leave the island.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the map, it's just an island.
Oh yeah.
It's a big island that looks moon crescent, but it's just the island.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So it makes me wonder if there's other gemstone areas out in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the way he's presented, I could see Sensei being either like an unambiguous bad guy late in the game, or dying relatively early on in order to sell the power of something else.
I'm on side he's an unambiguous villain right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like he's hiding too much information to me. That's why I feel like that.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, because like he is very clearly hiding information.
Yeah, I mean, when he's getting the report, you can see the tables is cracked by the end of the thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
And by the end, and then once Foss is gone, the table is completely destroyed.
Okay.
When he's alone, it's
at the when that I didn't notice that the table was completely destroyed at the end, but I did notice that he slammed his fist down. I thought that was just like a small subtle gag.
It was, but it was both a gag and then also expressing his anger.
Okay.
But he was that. Yeah. I guess Foss learned about the something about humans, but has lost that information because, as described very early in, like back in episode 2, if you lose part of your gem, you lose your memory.
Yeah. 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 That makes me wonder if later on, because presumably the Lunarians have Foss's legs, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. Or just lost in the ocean.
Yeah, okay. Because that makes me wonder if later on maybe Foss's legs will be recovered. And then we'll figure something out from that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. But because we have seen now that the Lunarians are using gems as weapons too, as well as whatever else they're using them for.
We don't know at this current time what they're doing with the gems.
Okay, well, because when we see the Amethysts getting crushed and
they use this gem.
Yeah, those teeth are very clearly made out of gem.
Yeah. Which was horrifying, just to watch these two characters just be murdered in front of our eyes horrifically.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like how this plays on like the human ability to perceive gore where it isn't actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I've seen wrecked cars before and I look away because it's gross to me.
I can understand that.
Yeah, like gross in the same way that seeing roadkill is gross.
Yeah.
And this had that effect very much.
I mean, it doesn't help they look human-like, so we connect to that, and thus both of the amethysts breaking is horrifying to see. So one other thing about amethyst, off topic from that part of the roadkill, they call themselves Amethyst 33 and 84. So does that mean there's been 83 other amethysts? I don't have an answer for this. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, we've seen so far that different gems have different hardness rankings as well as different toughness ratings.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if there are other ratings, and that's what they're using to distinguish the two amethysts.
Maybe. If it was like, the 33rd and 84th, it just, how long has it been since humanity?
Yeah. Like, it's like they could be like it's hard to tell, but it might be like the number of facets they have in their cut or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. This is all theory crafting, but
it is.
Like that's stuff that we wouldn't be able to see from their appearance.
No. Also, their reveal of them being twins was really cool. Just seeing the reflection in the water of the shadows.
Yeah, that was really awesome.
And then they dance, and then they're just being gay with each other, like twins always are in anime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, twins and cousins.
Yeah. They gotta be gay for each other in anime all the time.
Yeah. That's what Sailor Moon taught me. Always be gay with your cousins.
Are you gay with your cousin?
Unfortunately, no.
Wow. Failed cousin.
Look, I know I'm not a good cousin, but at least I admit it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Like, I've got, like, 30 cousins, okay? I can't be gay with all of them.
I have no cousins, so I'm the most successful dad.
Yeah, because you're gay with 100% of your cousins.
I hate you. So, what are your other thoughts?
I don't really have that many other thoughts. I kind of just like all of these episodes.
No, it's really cute.
Yeah. Oh, I do have one other thought that I just remembered.
Sure.
This feels like a comedy with serious stuff in between. Because, like, I know it's probably not meant to be a comedy, but the stuff that sticks out to me the most currently, or that grabs me the most, is still the sense of humor that the show has.
No, this show is really funny.
Yeah.
I see this more as a drama with comedy elements.
Okay.
That's me. Because when I think of what I like most about this show, it was seeing Foss come home, seeing Sinbar, and at this point losing a ton of memories, having lost part of herself, and failing Sinbar, and just feeling dead, just feeling completely destroyed. And pretty much all of episode 5 did this. Just seeing Foss, the lovable, energetic girl or person that's always running, that's always breaking themselves, be low energy for the first time in the show.
Yeah.
Being like emotionally dead, and the joy coming back to their face once they can run again and enjoy life again and finally feel like they can do something.
Yeah. Well, see, like, even then, when Foss was so low energy, even though that was legitimately very sad, I feel like it was played like it was meant to be funny as well. like when Rutile is in the hallway and they notice Foss and start arguing with Foss. And only then later do they notice, oh, Foss is here. Oh shit.
I mean, I thought that was funny, but I also thought it was like a dramatic moment that they're all so exhausted that they didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they all it was just because early in the episode, back in episode 2, I think no one cared that Foss was a snail, and everyone thought that was like funny and cute. But when Foss goes missing, everyone genuinely gets worried. So it does redeem the characters, I guess, in a sense, showing where their true feelings are about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I
thought it was
yeah. It's possible that we're both right, and it's just really good at blending comedy and drama.
I mean, I think that's definitely true, because I think these jokes are very funny.
Yeah.
And I think it's very funny. I think it's very dramatic. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, they've also been hyping up winter coming up soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the last actually these 3 episodes they've been hinting towards winter's coming soon.
Oh god. Okay, that's interesting.
It's my favorite arc of the anime.
Okay. How much of the manga have you read? Or have you read any of it?
I've read up to chapter 34, which I think is about. I think the anime stops around chapter 17. I want to say.
Okay.
Something like that. I read up to whatever's out in 2017. I don't remember a lot of it because I didn't keep a lot of the information in because I didn't read a lot of manga at the time. I'm gonna reread the manga after this from wherever the anime stops.
Okay.
Because I just have vague memories. I remember where I left off. It was getting. Oh god. I think they were planning Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah. I think they were either planning an invasion on the Lunarians when I stopped reading, which I don't know if it was true or not. That could have just been something I made up. It's been 3 years. It's on my reading list too, even though I haven't read it in 3 years. I'll reread it. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on because I love this anime and I love this story and I love these characters. I love Phosphaliite so much.
Yeah. I like it all too. I don't like your Yellow Diamond as much as my Yellow Diamond, though.
You're fine. Our Yellow Diamond isn't. I mean, most of the gems don't get a lot of time in the spotlight. It's.
I know.
I like our Diamond.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Daya has been consistently very fun and cool.
Yeah. I like Sinbar.
Yeah.
Is there any overlap gem wise, character wise? Because
there isn't a Cinnabar in Steven Universe.
Oh wait, no, we've met Amethyst in both series.
Yeah. And
our Amethyst is creepier than yours.
Yeah. Yeah, and we meet a bunch of more Amethysts in Steven Universe later. And they're called the Famethyst. And Amethyst has fun hanging out with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Hey, just accept this.
Yeah. It's a funny pun. It's a super funny pun.
Why did I have to date a guy who's in
you
two puns?
Oh.
I had all the fish in the sea and I chose him. Don't worry, I love you.
Yeah. Oh, there's also a Podparasha in Steven Universe.
I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah. And no, Podparasha is an off-color sapphire. And her thing is that she can... What sapphires do is they can see into the future. But Podparasha is an imperfect sapphire, so she can only make predictions of the past.
Huh. So is that why Amethyst has the third eye?
No, that's Garnet.
That's what I said.
No, you said Amethyst.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Is that why Garnet has a third? Why are we talking about this on the Better Gem Show? Fuck you. Get this gem shit out of here. I want my Foss. I want my Sinbar. I want my Dia. Get your Steven shit out of here. No one. Wait, I don't come here for this. I watch the good show because I like this show a lot. Fuck you. Fuck your shit. No. No, get this out of here. Put it in the tab. We can talk about this shit on the Steven cast.
Okay, I'm putting my Amethyst in the thumbnail for this video.
If you do, I swear I will delete the video.
Oh no!
You better put either my Amethyst or my Foss or the king or the king's brother. It's gotta be from this show. If you fucking do, I'll fucking kill you.
Okay, my Amethyst won't be prominent in the thumbnail.
No. She better not even be in it. You barely talked about it. Your fake bad show.
No, but honey, it's clickbait. We gotta clickbait him.
No.
This show isn't as popular as Steven Universe. We gotta get that clickbait.
Ew. If you do, I'm gonna talk about this show in the Steven cast.
I actually don't mind that. I like being able to compare and contrast the depictions of the gems. Like the gems that these two shows have in common.
Well, audience, which one do you like more? The Good Gem Show or Steven Universe? I'm not leading you with that question. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, which one do you like more? The Great Gem Show or Land of the Lustrous? Comment below.
Yes, there's only one good show between these two. And it's Land of the Lustrous.
Yes. Comment below. Like
Bye!
the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the video. Bye.
Hail Satan.